Alright guys, so today we'll be going through matrices. So the first part, and the first part is addition and subtraction of matrices, right? So the first thing, the foundation of matrices, just think about like a matrix as a shape. It could only exist in certain shapes. Like you'd have a square, you'd have a rectangle with values. The values must give you a rectangular shape or a square. Alright, so we see in here this square, square. That's the first thing. It can't be a triangle, it can't be a circle, it have to be a box. Alright, but that's the easy part, right? And you put it in a big bracket. Alright, so to know how to do it, very simple. Remember, inside each matrix, it has certain things in quotation mark, right? And each matrix, it has corresponding parts of it. So if this first matrix here, to name it, the first thing you need to know is what are rows and columns. So rows go like these across. So this matrix here has two rows and the columns vertical. Okay, so this will be the columns vertical. Okay, so when you name a matrix here, always go rows by columns. So the name of this matrix here on top here, it has two rows and two columns, and that is the name right there. So I'm going to put 4, that's the name, it's just a 2 by 2. It'll be the same thing for the other one because you still have two rows and two columns. Alright, that is simply how you name a matrix. Okay, so now when you're actually adding and subtracting it now, since each matrix has the same amount of elements or things in it, you just give each one a name, or I could give it a number. So I can name this 1, 2, 3, 4, and this 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you name it in the correct order, on the same order as the first one. So all you're gonna do, you add the corresponding numbers together and you have to put them in the same position. So I have 1 here, 1 here. So A plus A to be A plus A. And the 2's we have B and you have B. So it'll be B plus B. And what we have 3, so we have C plus C. And for the D4, we have D and D and both of them. So it'll be D plus C. Alright, so the general form of it. So when you put in numbers, you'll still using the same exact method, right? So let's try a question. Alright, so in this question now, same concept. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's add the ones together. So let's start with 1. So the ones we have 2 and 4. So it'll be 2 plus 4, which is 6. For the 2's, we have 1 and we have 6. So 6 plus 1 is 7. For the 3's, we have a 3 and we have a 2. So 3 plus 2 will be 5. And for the 4's, we have a 4 and we have a 1. So 4 plus 1 will be 5. And that is it. Let's try one more. Let's try subtract. 5, 6, 3. Subtract 1, 2, 1, and 3. Same concept. So let's label it. So if you're labeling it, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we add the 1 together, we have 5 and a 1. So that'll be 6. This we have a 2. 6 and a 2, 8. For the 3's, we have a 3 and a 1, which is 4. And so the 4 and 3, which is 1. Oh, we're supposed to be subtracting it. Well, look at that. So we got 2 questions in one. So if we're actually subtracting, which is the correct thing to do, that's the opposite. So 5 minus 1, which is 4, because the 1 together. The 2's, 6 and 2, so 6 minus 2 is 4. For the 3's, we have 3 and 1, so 3 minus 1 will be 2. And for the 4s, we have 4 minus 3. 4's 1, 3 will be 1. So look at that. You get 2 for the price of 1. Alright, so, and that is all addition and subtraction is, right? So, things you have to remember, the sizes or the names of the matrices have to be the same in order to add it. So, for example, if I have 2, 1, 3, and 1, and let's say I wanted to add it to 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, this cannot be done. Why? Because they are not compatible, aka you can't add things that are different. Think of it as apples and grapes. You can't add apples and grapes because they are different. So if we name this, we go across twice here, so it's 2, and we could go down once, twice, so it'll be 2 by 2. And this here has 2 rows, and how much columns? 1, 2, 3. So we could clearly see that this and this are not the same. So since we cannot add matrices that are different or have different names, this will not be able to happen for addition and subtraction. It can happen for multiplication, but just for addition and subtraction, you can only add and subtract matrices of the same kind. Okay, and that's the end. Alright, so be safe later.